everyone, my name is Liz, and this character's name is Cora, and today I'm going to tell you about how I got my first ever fursuit, which is this, Cora. Being a kid and discovering fursuits for the first time was like finding a doorway to heaven. And of course, like most of the other furries, I wanted to have one of these colorful costumes. But being from not so rich family and not so rich country, I couldn't get myself one. Not even a dino mask to paint or materials to attempt and make one myself. I knew that I can't get myself what I wanted, so I got used to it. All I could do is occasionally check out amazing creators and the furry internet and continue to dream. Until I discovered Vinted. My mother, being a fan of this website, sells stuff regularly and yaps about it a lot. And I, as a businesswoman, dream about becoming rich and never pass an opportunity to make money. So I registered as well. Some time passed and I didn't think much about it. Until one day when I was looking at furry TikToks and it hit me. I couldn't buy myself a fursuit before from sites like Etsy because the delivery would cost more than the fursuit itself. But now I had Vinted, which is basically the same as Etsy, and I could buy a fursuit there. I can buy from a non-professional fursuit maker. Although it's still expensive, I could at least afford it and save some money for it. I immediately ran to Vinted and typed furry, hoping it will show something. And I did. An enormous amount of both low and high quality fursuits that were still expensive, but at least I can try and collect money for them. For a while I was just scrolling. Prices were manageable but scary. I would have to work hard to get them, considering the fact I don't have a job. But then I met her, Cora. This mask costed 100 euros. I quickly did math in my head and figured out that I can afford it if I save for about a month and a half. I saved it to my favorites and went to sleep, thinking about it, but knowing for sure that I won't miss the opportunity to buy it. So the first thing in the morning I messaged the seller and practically begged her to save this mask for me for like another 2 months. She was polite enough to give me 1 month to collect the money and buy the mask. She gave me time until January, and being so grateful for that gesture, I immediately started to finding money. And you won't believe this, I gained all the money that I needed in less than 5 days. I immediately ran to Vinted and purchased my mask. I didn't care that I was in debt now. I just was happy. The first week was a torture. The seller, being from Poland, used local post services to send my mask. Every day I had to fight with a crappy Polish website using all my knowledge of Polish language that consists of 7 words to try and understand where my package was. Yes, translation didn't work. But on the second week, it finally entered my country and I could at least know where it was. It still took a long time to reach me since my local post service decided to take it on tour around my whole country before getting it to me. I opened the app for the last time to see the location I needed and immediately recognized it. But for those who don't know, I'm from Lithuania and we got these automatic delivery boxes. Couriers deliver box to this machine and the customer can pick it up themselves. My machine was placed in one of the worst places of my block. Shitty motel, a casino, and a gas station in the middle of nowhere. I literally always avoided that place. Until now, I guess. So I got ready. My trusty pepper spray in my pocket, dark clothes to look like a boy, and poker face to blend in with all the others. By the time I got there, it was really dark because I wanted to get it the exact day it was delivered. I was trying to look natural and not lost. I walked around the motel for a couple of times until I finally found the machine. Definitely not extremely scared of a drunk dude that was getting his package. I waited for a couple of minutes got my package and literally ran home as fast as I could. But of course, still looking naturally. Remember, kids, never look scared in front of the scared people. Bad guys can feel your fear. So I got home, cold, scared, but excited. I looked at the box that had fragile written all over it and realized the postman definitely didn't read this at all. The box was looking bad, but I still was excited. Opened it, and this is what was inside. Yes, two of the 5 horns broke during the delivery, but I was too happy to feel upset. I had glued them back on and tried the mask on, and I had to rip off the zipper on the back of my head because it wouldn't fit me. But still, at last, finally, I put my mask on. I was so happy. I was me. I never felt that good in my life. I looked in the mirror for hours and almost did not take it off for the next couple of hours. I knew that it was all worth it. And here I am now, using this character to create multiple social media accounts and finally exit the shadows of the furry fandom. I'm not confident or skilled enough yet, but I hope to become one. I hope to become part of this amazing fandom. Maybe even make it my whole life. I hope some of you will stay with me. For now, I'll be dreaming and working. Thank you for watching. See you next month. Stay weird, kittens!